Hello, Deep Staters. When I talk about our web series, The Deep State, I mentioned how not long ago that phrase, the Deep State, was nothing more than a conspiracy theory. Then Donald Trump became president, and with Fox News, they now rage about the Deep State like it's a real entity. That same thing has happened with the phrase Big Brother. It was born in George Orwell's dystopian novel titled 1984 and was about a future totalitarian state that controls its citizens in many ways, such as via surveillance, thought police, and official deception. The novel was published in 1949, but by the year 1984, Big Brother really hadn't become a reality. Now jump to 2019, and it's not only here, but it's being welcomed by the masses. In the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 17, it reads, "And the second beast required all people, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name." There's only one way to do that, to get everyone connected and accessible, or get them on the grid so they can be watched. In episode 4, scene 2 of our web series, The Deep State, Gerald Kepley is trying to explain to his younger brother Vance how the Deep State is doing just this.
Good. Watch this. Do you know what a spider web is?
What is that, a trick question?
It traps prey. Computer networks were designed to trap prey, to trap us.
Some current news stories show how people worldwide are being sold on being on the grid. Fox Business News reported that the CEO of Bank of America, Brian Moynihan, said at a finance conference in New York that, quote, "We want a cashless society," end quote, and that his bank, one of the biggest in the United States, is moving toward digital banking transactions. In Sweden, a survey conducted in 2018 noted that just 13% of Swedes reported using cash for a transaction. And NBC News recently ran a segment on chip implants, noting that some Swedes have even gotten a microchip inserted into their hands as a quick and convenient way of paying. The NBC report emphatically touted the convenience of human chip implants. And according to Arabian Business, the United Arab Emirates is very close to becoming a cashless society. If they do, Dubai says its economy could realize a $2.2 billion increase. The UAE has a young, dynamic population who love technology and are big-time users of mobile phone devices to use to easily pay for goods. Aside from monetary grid, there's the growing surveillance grid. Look at these headlines. The Lockport City School District in New York is testing a facial and object recognition system that will make it the first in the United States to pilot a facial recognition mass surveillance system on its students and faculty. Surveillance service Gaggle is being used in U.S. schools to watch for and detect suspicious or harmful content and images, which it says can help prevent gun violence and student suicides. And in China, students now must wear uniforms that come with built-in tracking devices. U.S. Attorney General William Barr issued a memorandum to all U.S. attorneys, law enforcement agencies, and top-ranking Justice Department officials announcing the imminent implementation of a new National Disruption and Early Engagement Program aimed at detecting potential mass shooters before they commit any crime. Does that remind you of the Philip K. Dick story, The Minority Report, which became a movie starring Tom Cruise? But wait, it gets worse. A law that President Trump signed in 2017 went into effect this year that allows police to routinely take DNA samples from people who are arrested but not yet convicted of a crime. This will allow the FBI to create a national database of alleged suspects by putting every American citizen's DNA on file. According to the results of a survey published by an organization called the Campaign for Free Speech, 51% of respondents said they want themselves, others, and the media censored by the government. In fact, 57% of respondents support government action against newspapers and TV stations that publish content which is biased, inflammatory, or false, with nearly half of those agreeing such offenses should carry a jail sentence. So they're saying they want the government to be the judge. People worldwide are embracing this police state that is rapidly evolving. If you're as surprised as I am, shame on us. We should have listened to George Orwell. He wasn't surprised. because the last line of his novel, 1984, reads, "He loved Big Brother." Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this vlog, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Deep State web series on YouTube for upcoming episodes and more vlogs.
They call us the Deep State, but we're the good guys.